You can't believe she is the worst guy in Genshin. You will never know that. The worst guy in Genshin Impact is neither the Heavenly Principles nor Fatui, but is Klee, as Mother Alice. The Teyvat travel guide seems like a travelogue. However, it is a victims list. This travelogue recorded: Alice met 3 Hilichurl tribes in Dodorpa Gorge in Mondstadt. Other people's reaction: wow, all are Hilichurls. Alice's reaction: wow, all are workers. According to her reasonable analysis, if all Hilichurls work together, the energy generated might be enough to power all the mills in Mondstadt for at least 5 years. If we took it one step further, I would rather say more evil. By grinding the Hilichurls that are too old or too weak into food, and feeding them to the strong ones, we might support a huge factory like in Snezhnaya. That makes capitalists ashamed, and bullies feel guilty. Even Heavenly Principles says respect. Although this plan was stopped by Lisa, Alice didn't give up. Soon she started her plan Torment Hilichurls 2.0. This time she grabbed some Hilichurls and launched them into the sky, for the purpose of figuring out how Vanessa ascended the Celestia. The results spoke for themselves. The longest flying distance was from here to Springvale, and a large number of Hilichurls' bodies scattered on the way, while the bodies were still flying. Alice got the wrong idea about Stormterror's lair. Do you know that before Alice came here, it was called Stormterror's Ruin, to make it easier to climb up the tower and visit the Grand Mondstadt ruin more easily. Alice blew up a few arcades, and the tower. Stormterror's Ruin honorably became Stormterror's Lair. Alice praised that the ruin feels more ancient now. Since Alice had left Mondstadt, she was not satisfied with normal physical explosions and biochemical experiments. She began to use magic medicines. At first, she was a kind lady in Liu. She cured soldiers' stutter by using medicine. Indeed, he stopped speaking with stutter. However, he couldn't stop imitating the way everyone around him speaks. Alice made him become a humanoid repeater. Later in Inazuma, when she was preparing a medicine that allowed for flight, she blew up accidentally and injured Kujisara's wind. After that, Raiden Shogun sent soldiers specifically to watch her every move. All I just want to say, my Sumeru friends, you must be careful with this lady. Alice, you stand in the presence of the predator of Hilichurls, the doomsday of ruin, the specialist of stutter, the nightmare of Kuju.